Yo,
Hey.
we're doing this thing again.
Yeah.
That's it. Now that we've done it twice, this is officially a thing.
Is it? This is.
Oh, I gotta turn on the volume. I have it on my phone. I'm watching so that I can see.
Oh,
So
that's.
I can see comments in case if people leave a comment.
Oh, we can't do the comments here.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
You're supposed to be able to.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
Hey, one dad drunk.
Mm.
Book good, book bad.
Which dad are you this week? Are you the one dad or the drunk dad?
I think I might be one dad.
Uh-oh. I better get to work. How have you been, Rammel?
Been good.
Yeah. Have you been reading in this quarantine?
We are reading a fair amount. It's the only thing we have been watching a fair amount of TV.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching television?
Every night, we try to push it to the end of the night, and then by about an hour before bed, we're like, just Disney Plus, take us home.
Monsters Inc. has been our dear. I know that movie very well now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You into it?
Yeah. The thing is, she'll point to the TV if it's dark, and then say bear. And she because Sully is
a
bear.
Big green bear or big blue bear.
Yeah, she loves it, and I love that my baby has I think all babies are born with accents. You never notice that? She's like bear, and it's it's not how you say bear. I've been saying bear to
I
you.
didn't say any of that.
You should be learning it the right way, the way I'm saying it.
How old is Winnie?
She's 15 months. She turned 15 months earlier this week.
So that's cute. This thing is mean. We have a bunch of Disney books, and they're all the Disney movies. And so we gave it to her when she was younger, right? But now she likes reading her bunch of books, she calls it. And she goes all the way through the characters, that's Peter Pan, that's Alice in Wonderland, that's this, that's that. And then she gets to Pinocchio, and she goes, that's Tokyo, that's this. I'm never going to tell her. She asked me, she's like, Daddy, can we watch Tokyo? I'm like, no, because if you watch it, you'll hear that it's Pinocchio, and I never want you to stop calling him Tokyo.
That's really good.
Slightly gaslighting my child, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, I can see a comment.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
What's it say? Frozen 2 has been played so many times in our house. Oh, we could totally see the comments. Hey, Bill.
This works.
Well, I'm going to shut my phone down then. I don't need to see my dumb face.
Did you want to go first?
Frozen 2 is weird as shit. I just need to throw that out there. It is weird.
Okay, so an argument's been going on in this house. Who is the protagonist of the Frozen series?
Have you watched 1 and 2?
Yes.
I mean, I think it's Anna. It's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Right?
Yeah. Elsa's got the coolest stuff, but she's just a vehicle for Anna to learn.
Exactly. She's the deuteragonist. I learned this recently.
Ooh, what does that mean? Is that a word?
It's the secondary protagonist.
Ooh.
And it is the person who sometimes opposes the protagonist and sometimes supports the protagonist.
Interesting.
So Batman and Robin, good example.
Yes,
Both have
right.
their own stories. Mr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. Also, it's Anna's story.
My wife, Anna, thinks that it's Elsa. But
here's the thing, though. If in the traditional sense, right? It is Elsa who I guess changes, right? So is the story about who changes? She learns to love.
Right. She does. She learns to let it go.
She learns to let it go,
But
and that love is the only love conquers fear. These are all great lessons from Frozen 1. Frozen 2 is just a 1980s animated clusterfuck from the Neverending Story. We're gonna have a flying horse, and she's gonna go fight fire because reasons. And you're familiar with the? Have you seen it?
Yes.
You're familiar with the 4 elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about the 5th element. Coal.
Coal?
Or ice.
A A person.
A person. Oh no.
Person,
like
sentience. The mind of a human.
Okay, fine, but shouldn't it be like? I don't know. It's whatever.
Have you seen the 1997? What's his name? Who's the director? Gosh, Bruce Willis movie, Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't. But I actually did 20 years before that got ruined for me.
You haven't seen Fifth Element? That's sad.
Sixth Sense or Fifth Element?
Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, I've seen Fifth Element.
Okay.
I've not seen Sixth Sense.
I can't believe he was in the Fifth Element. And
Bruce Willis only do movies with numbers in the title? For the first 3 Die Hards.
What do you guys
Die
have?
Hard 1, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3. Is there a, I guess Die Hard 4 would count, but is there a movie with 4? And then Fifth Element, Sixth Sense. Is he in the Magnificent Seven?
No.
All right, I'm gonna get on Bruce Willis's IMDb later.
10 yards.
What?
The whole 9 yards? Isn't that a
whole 9 yards? He's in that.
Yeah.
Is it a sequel? The whole 10 yards?
Yeah.
Dude, we could do a Bruce Willis learning how to count to 10 using only Bruce Willis movies.
We need to write that children's book.
Yes, that'll be a children's book that we will write. Bruce Willis teaches you to count to 10. That's for next time. Let's talk about what's for this time.
Okay. I've got a bad book. Or a book bad, and I've got a good bad.
I have a book good and a book bad. I might start with my book good.
Okay.
If you don't mind. So this is one of my favorite books in the world. It is called Beautiful Oops. It is essentially like I said this to Rammel earlier. It's essentially like a level 1 improv class for your baby, because the whole message is like there are no mistakes, and just embrace it, right? So let's go. Also, it's a short one. It's a really good one for a little kid, and there's lots of shit to grab. Beautiful oops. Oops, a torn piece of paper is just the beginning. See what we did?
That's really cool.
Every spill.
Ooh, what a mess.
Oh, what a mess. Has lots. Ooh, but you can color it in. And lots, and you can color it into something else. Of possibilities. Just ride with it. Bent paper, ruh-roh, is something to celebrate. This, I don't like this because that's scary, but that's cute. A little drip of paint lets your imagination run wild. See? There are no mistakes, kids. You just roll with it and
What's
just
happening
say
to the purple pig?
What's that?
What happened to the purple pig?
So it's like paint splotch.
Uh-huh.
And then we turn it into a little piggy in a car.
Yes. For some reason, looked like the piggy was gonna get run over. Very briefly, but
no, it's not that kind of book.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Continue.
A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. I just learned, pro tip, Rammel, I can read off the screen. So if you just do it like this, you can look at the book. But I still have to look at the book. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear.
Whoa.
It's a rabbit, and it's a fish, and it's a smudge and a smear. A stain has potential if you play with its shape. See? Carly also saw a pig getting run over. You are akin.
Hey.
Holes in your paper are worth exploring. Whoa.
Oh. That's
cool. See?
Really cool.
Right? I like this book a lot. This is okay, here comes the lesson. Get ready, kids. Okay. When you think you have made a mistake, oops, think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. and then all of our favorite weird things come back. The end. That's it. That's all. It's simple.
Great.
And that's the thing I want her to know. I want her to know that, like, there are no mistakes.
Do you have, we've talked about this before, about worrying about passing on certain things. Do you have, like, perfectionist, like, things in your head that make you, like, get frustrated when you, like, make a mistake?
Yeah. Like I'm worried. I'm constantly second guessing everything I do or decide. And so I want to, and like I said, like a level 1 improv class, which teaches you to just like, don't judge, follow that, dive in, like chase the mistakes. There are no mistakes. If you say the same thing 3 times, it's not a mistake. It's a choice. Like, and this is all like high level stuff. Like, don't get arrested. So like, those are other lessons I need to teach her. But you know, like if you smudge your paper, I love it. It's great. It's just do that. You know.
Yeah. It's great. I love it. What is it called?
Good. We've given this one as a gift to like so many new parents. This is like one of our go-tos.
Who's the writer?
What's that?
Who's the writer?
Barney Saltzberg.
Good old Bernie.
Good old Barney with a foreword from Jamie Lee Curtis. So
True Lies.
True Lies. True Lies fame.
The only movie I've seen her in. That's not true. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we change things up? We'll do a book bad.
Give me that book bad, because I'm excited about your book bad. I know nothing about it.
Speaking of Frozen, I've got Frozen Fever.
Ooh, that's timely.
Yeah, a little bit.
If you don't have Frozen Fever.
Strangely enough, it's also the best birthday ever.
Oh.
Which is, I mean, it doesn't really look like it from the cover because of how few.
What are those little guys? Are those?
Well, we'll get into that.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can read it. Just not looking at the thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna text Chris Petlick to get on, because I want him to watch you read. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to read it.
Yeah. Oh no, hold on. Let me help you. There we go.
There we go. It's Anna's birthday. Elsa asked Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf to arrive extra early to help decorate the castle courtyard. She wanted everything to be just right for her sister's big day. Already, like it's fine. This is good.
Yeah, it's a birthday. What a fun thing.
Elsa tiptoed into Anna's room. Psst, Anna, she whispered. Anna yawned. Yeah, she said, her eyes still closed. It's your birthday, said Elsa. Anna sat straight up. It's my birthday, she shouted.
On brand for how she sleeps.
Yeah, very much so. Anna hopped out of bed and changed into a new birthday dress made extra special with Elsa's magic touch. Okay, so this is when I have to start having problems with this. I don't understand. I know that she makes her clothes in the Let It Go song, right? She makes her own clothes.
I always imagined it was like ice. I always imagined it was like intricately woven ice crystals that she's just wearing.
Right. And she can keep it cold.
Mm-hmm.
Her sister
needs cloth.
Yeah, it's cloth. So basically she's just putting snowflakes on this fancy little dress. Right? Okay. I mean, like, there's not, like, I want to know the extent of Elsa's powers.
Yeah.
Like, she's, like, adding stuff to this. Wait,
did she create the dress, or did she just add
Elsa's magic touch?
Okay.
Right?
So like, she got it wet.
She got basically.
She did this. She did the thing where you wash your hands and then just did this on her.
I just want a little consistency with because like I understand the power of using ice, like as a thing, but like I don't get that, like it's like now she can like make things pretty with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty if you like ice.
For sure. Oh, by the way, this is our for the Easter Bunny. This is a carrot.
Ooh.
Celery. And this is an Easter basket we got from Timeless Toys.
Great.
Yeah, they delivered
to do all that after this.
You have to set up the Easter basket?
Yeah, and hide a bunch of eggs. And we're going to see how good I am at hiding.
My daughter
how good I am at finding.
Winter's allergic to eggs, so we don't have any eggs.
Oh no. But we're just using the plastic ones.
Oh yeah, I guess we should have done that.
Then you rattle them up and then put an M&M in there.
Fill them
And then the game is afoot. And she's like, more eggs.
As Elsa was adding some magical flowers to her own dress, she sneezed.
Uh-oh.
Two tiny snowmen appeared. The Snowgies fell to the floor and scampered away before Elsa noticed them.
Wait, hold on. What?
Snowgie.
So she sneezed snowbees out?
Snowgie. A Snowgie. So I've read this a handful of times now.
Okay.
I think this is snowman booger. She's sneezing out boogers and
they're alive.
Yeah. Which is repulsive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's right.
It was time for presents. Just follow the string, Elsa said, handing one end to Anna. Anna eagerly followed the string down the hall and under some furniture until she ended up at a suit of armor. There she found a beautiful bracelet. Great. The string then led to a cuckoo clock with a tiny Olaf statue that popped out and shouted, "Summer!"
Like he does.
Elsa sneezed again and more Snowgies appeared, but still, no one noticed them. Uh-oh. Next, Anna discovered a giant sandwich and then a family portrait.
Wait.
One of Anna's presents is a sandwich.
What?
Yeah, it's just a sandwich.
Also, are they on like a scaffold?
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing they're like, the swing from one of the beginning songs in Frozen 1.
Yeah, but that's a swing. That doesn't go up and down. That goes front to back.
I don't know.
You can't scale the side of a castle in a swing. Okay, and who's in the family portrait?
It's Sven, Olaf, Kristoff, and Anna and Elsa.
Not their family.
Well,
not the family.
family's gone.
Not the dead parents.
Yeah, I know. We can't talk about that.
Well, Frozen 2 goes there. Frozen 2 is like, they've been dead for 6 years.
Do you think they're dead, Jim?
Yeah, right. Aren't they? Shouldn't they be?
Do you think, like, if there's a Frozen 3 coming out, do you think they're...
Yeah, they're dead.
Nah.
If there's a Frozen 3 coming out, they're going to go all the way back to, like, a frolicky adventure where it's too hot.
You think it's going to be Frozen University?
Yes. It's going to, because I don't know where you go from Frozen 2.
You go to finding the parents. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go there. It's if you wrote it in, I would be like, I'd allow it.
Okay. I'll write it.
But Disney canon says they're gone.
Finding the gifts was a lot of fun, but Elsa's cold was getting worse. More and more Snowgies continued to appear unnoticed with each sneeze. Now, I don't get that. Like, she's been sneezing into the air, and these things are popping out of her.
Yeah.
And nobody's noticing them. They're like the size of...
I was going to say, are they drawn to scale?
Well, the next page you'll see. Like, look how big they are compared to Olaf.
Oh, yeah. That's like a tip of an Olaf.
Yeah. A group of Snowgies headed for the courtyard. Kristoff and Sven stared at the tiny snowmen in disbelief as they toppled the punch bowl. Elsa was not going to like this. More Snowgies showed up. They launched themselves at the birthday cake. Kristoff grabbed a punch bowl and protected the cake. Phew! What mischief would the Snowgies get into next? Now, I don't understand why the Snowgies are attacking the party.
Yeah, now all of a sudden they've, like, unionized.
There's
like too many of them, and they got together.
They decided it's like, okay, we are Elsa boogers. We don't want to celebrate this birthday.
Yep.
Meanwhile, as Anna was being led around the kingdom to find even more presents, Elsa was starting to feel feverish.
Oh, boy.
This day has been amazing, Anna told her sister, but I think you need to go home and rest.
Can I just say Elsa's like the most high maintenance character in the Disney canon?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like this is the first story of Elsa proactively being nice. And she gets sick and has a fever and shits snowmen out of her face. And like, can't you just be normal? Can't we just once not?
Well, she's having problems being the deuteragonist.
Yeah.
She wants this to be about her.
That's the vocab word of the night.
Okay. I'm sorry, Anna, Elsa said sadly. I just wanted to give you one perfect birthday. Everything has been wonderful, Anna told her as she pushed open the doors to the courtyard. Surprise! Yelled Kristoff and Olaf. Anna's eyes lit up at the sight of the decorations and her friends and the huge pile of Snowgies. Wow.
Ew.
Now, I don't understand how they defeated the Snowgies. It's not clear.
Not clear. Also, that's a lot of Snowgies. Like, she's dehydrated. This is now you need to go to the hospital. You've lost a lot of fluid.
Needs to drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After everybody sang happy birthday and enjoyed the cake, Elsa had one more thing to do before heading to bed. Blow the royal birthday horn.
Like you do.
As the queen blew, she accidentally sneezed, which sent a giant snowball flying across the ocean and right into Hans. Remember Hans from the first movie?
What?
Yeah. They choose to like do a little dig at Hans.
Just a callback that like it just oh no. Right.
It was finally time for Elsa to rest. Anna got her sister in bed and fed her some warm soup. Best birthday present ever, said Anna. Which one? Asked Elsa. You letting me take care of you, said Anna. The sisters smiled at each other. It truly was Anna's best birthday, and it was all thanks to Elsa and their friends.
The Snowgies?
I guess the Snowgies, but I'm assuming it's Kristoff and Olaf. Not long after the party, there was a knock at the door of the Ice Palace. Marshmallow, the giant snowman, opened the doors. Olaf ran in, surrounded by the little Snowgies. Kristoff looked at Marshmallow and shook his head. Don't ask, he said. And that's how it ends.
Oh no. Here we go again. Frozen.
I mean, all in all, I think it's pretty. It sounds like a bad adaptation of something. So I'm assuming that it's from something.
It's not damaging to your child. It's just stupid.
Well, I only read this to Winter maybe once before because I love those little golden books.
Yeah.
Childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, she wasn't into it, so we didn't read it again. But like, I can imagine if she really was into it, that it would be very annoying to read over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, just the random snowball shot at like. Meanwhile, elsewhere, remember Hans? He got hit by the biggest booger.
He gets a big booger too. But like, why did the horn make a giant snowball?
Yeah, that should not affect the size of your mucus.
It should actually be smaller because it's smaller at one end.
Right. Like if I sneezed into a bullhorn, it would be louder, but there wouldn't be more sneeze.
My mother-in-law says it's just inappropriate. Which part's inappropriate?
Probably all of it.
All of it.
Carly with a deep cut saying that the Snoogies, what are they called? Snowgies. The booger monsters make an appearance at the end of Frozen 2 after the credits. I never get that far because as soon as it's done, I turn it off.
You really dislike it so much?
What?
You really dislike it so much?
I've seen it twice. I will say this. The second time I liked it better than the first time. And I think that's just like when people freeze to death, like, you know, how it starts to feel warm.
Yeah.
I think I'm just like, okay, just
what do you
give me this 2 hours of minor key, sad ass music and this very thinly veiled emotional therapy session for kids. And that's fine. You just don't like what is it specifically that you don't like? I don't like how radically different from Frozen 1 it is. It's not a bad movie. I feel like what's the one with it's inside your brain, Inside Out. Like that was a great movie about like teaching kids about emotions. Yeah. And I feel like this one tries to teach kids about emotions, but it's very, I had a friend on Facebook say it was like the most emo of the Disney movies. And I'm like, that's perfect. It's all about grief and darkness and it's all minor. And
it's the Empire Strike Back of the Frozen series.
What's that?
It's the Empire Strike Back of the Frozen series.
Yes. And so maybe shame on me. Maybe with time, it will grow to be my favorite.
Yeah.
Audiences did not like The Empire Strikes Back, and now they loved it. So maybe I just need some time for Frozen 2 to grow on me, but I will have that time because it's not leaving the rotation. Speaking of assholes, I want to talk about Pinkalicious. So your book was stupid.
Okay.
But I don't think it taught any negative lessons.
No, it It's like being your sister.
Just dumb.
Yeah.
Just like, this is dumb. Nothing matters, and whatever. We got boogart monsters. This is a very popular book. There's also a very popular TV show. There's multiple. There's like Pinkalicious Goes to the Zoo. I don't have any of those. But this is the story of
person.
What's that?
Pinkalicious is the name of a person.
Yes. This is Pinkalicious.
Oh, nice kid.
I'm assuming it's the name of her. It's her name. You'll see why I think she becomes Pinkalicious. I think she embodies it. The point is, I don't like this kid. That's it. I'm gonna read this book to you.
Okay.
About how I don't like this kid.
All right.
And at the end of the book, I still don't like this kid. That's it.
Okay.
Let's get after it. It's Pinkalicious. Like 9 pages of just nothing. Oh my God. Start the book. Here we go. It was a rainy day. Too wet to go outside. Mommy said, let's make cupcakes. What color do you want? Pink, I said. Pink, pink, pink. I'm going to do inflection as I hear her.
Yeah. I think you're prejudiced against this kid already.
Maybe, but it's my read. So okay. I'm gonna flavor the read with what I imagine. I'm gonna interpret the text, Rammel.
Go for it.
Okay. Mommy put in some pink, as requested. More, I cried. More, more, more. I gobbled up a couple of cupcakes while Mommy and I frosted them. So we're not even waiting. She's just inhaling them as we're still making them. They were so yummy. They were Pinkalicious. I offered one to Peter, my little brother, but he is very picky and didn't want to eat his, so I ate it. Please, Mommy, can I have just one more? I begged when I woke up from my nap. You get what you get and you don't get upset. But I got very upset. This is what I did.
Looks pretty pissed.
Looks like someone who needs to learn a lesson. I look forward to seeing what that lesson is.
Yeah, let's see.
After dinner, I ate more cupcakes. Then I refused to go to bed. Just one more pink cupcake and I'll go to sleep, I promised, like a terrorist. I mean, we're hostage negotiating. Just give me one more. One more and I'll go to sleep. One more. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Daddy waved a tired finger at me. You have had enough.
A tired finger?
No, that's the only finger I have in this house. The next morning, when I woke up, I was pink. My face was pink, my hands were pink, and my belly was the color of a sunset. Fun adventures. Daddy thought I'd played with markers, so he gave me a bath. The pink did not come off.
Uh-oh. It sounds like an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
He needs an EpiPen.
Legit. My hair was the color of raspberry sorbet. I cried because I was so beautiful. I even had pink tears. I put on my pink fairy princess dress and twirled in front of the mirror while Mommy speed dialed the pediatrician, which I think she just means fast. Did it fast. I'm Pinkerbell. Look at me. I'm Pinkerbell. Mommy grabbed her purse. Just one more cupcake. Please, just one more. I yelled on the way out of the door. Mommy took me right to the doctor's office. Dr. Wink looked at me and said, you have a very rare and acute case of pinkatitis. I guess that's not the worst thing that can happen. Just call me Pinkerella. Then Dr. Wink said, for the next week, no more pink cupcakes, no more pink bubblegum, or pink cotton candy. Boo, in parentheses. To return to normal, you must eat a steady diet of green food. Yuck. So I guess maybe there's like eat your vegetables. I don't know. On the way home, I stopped at a playground. My friend Allison was there, but she didn't see me because I blended in with the pink peonies. When I waved to Allison, a bumblebee landed on my nose. Buzz off! I am not a flower. I scolded the bee. I don't like this kid. I don't want my kid hanging out with this kid. Soon I was surrounded by bees, butterflies, and birds. Mommy, I cried, please take me home. Yeah, look at that.
Because they thought she was a flower?
Yeah, because she's pink and birds are dumb. When we left the playground, I asked Mommy if I could eat another pink cupcake when we get home. Don't you remember what the doctor told you? No more cupcakes. Peter tugged at my pink tails. I wish I were pink like you, he said. He was green with envy. This is not part of my... What?
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
It's not part of my problem with the story, but, like, where did they live? Because this is, like a little house on a hill on top of a roof in a city. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It looks like the suburbs, but not.
They're gentrifying around them. That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's happening quick. That night, I pretended to eat my dinner of mushy, dark green vegetables, so she's a liar. After everyone went to sleep, I sneaked into the kitchen, climbed onto a chair, reached onto my tippy toes to the top of the refrigerator where Mommy had hidden the cupcakes. I took just one more pink cupcake and ate it. Then I licked the pink cupcake wrapper clean. She doesn't learn her lesson. She's gonna learn.
She's got it.
'Cause now look.
Uh-oh.
When I woke up in the morning, I felt different. I ran to the mirror and peered at my reflection. I was deeper pink than I had ever been. In fact, I was no longer pink. I was red. Oh no, not red, I screamed. I didn't want to be red. I should not have eaten that pink cupcake last night. I wanted to be myself again. I knew what I had to do. I opened the fridge, held my nose, and squeezed a bottle of icky green relish onto my tongue. I ate pickles and spinach, olives and okra. I choked down artichokes, gagged on grapes, burped up Brussels sprouts. Next thing I knew, my arms tickled, my ears tingled, and my feet twitched. That was great writing.
Beautiful. Poetry.
That's it. The rest of the book is trash. I was no longer red. I was no longer pink. I was me, and I was beautiful. So what happened to the rest of the cupcakes, Pinkalicious? Daddy asked. Just then, Peter ran in and said, Pinkaboo. The end.
Well, you know, she did get around to eating her veggies.
No, it was a deathbed redemption. It was a I've gone so far.
You're mad because she doesn't change her character.
I'm mad because she doesn't learn, and she's rude, and she doesn't say please. And the lesson is not about changing any of that. It's becoming not discolored. This is a book about not being discolored.
Does Lane like this book?
What's that?
Does Lane like this book?
I can't tell if she likes the book or there's a TV show that apparently she watches at some point without me. And so I think she likes the characters, and like she's brought it to me a couple times, and like I've read it. I just am like, There's other ones too. There's like Goldalicious and Purpleicious.
Yeah. What are they eating?
I don't. It's just they're just purple. It's unrelated. It's like I lived under power lines. I'm purple now.
How do I teach my parents a lesson to move away and get better jobs?
Yeah, it's really dark. It takes a twisted turn. That's that franchise. So I just don't like it because she's not nice. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a book about learning manners, and it's not. No,
it's about eating vegetables, which is a superficial lesson.
Yeah, and not even half of those vegetables are trash. It's like green olives isn't.
Yeah,
you need to eat green olives. And relish. If she just went to town on some relish, I would still be concerned that she's being malnourished.
There's so much sodium in relish.
It's just eating relish and green olives. You can't even learn your lesson right. You just jamming pickles, which is they're nothing. Like I did it. I'm not red anymore. So I don't know. Maybe the TV show's better. Maybe at some point they learn lessons.
I feel like I've seen something like this or heard something like this. Because sometimes we'll just pop something on. And I guess
show. It's on PBS, but I haven't watched it. They broke me. What do you got for your last for your good book?
For my good book, for book good, I got Round. Which is like a little poem.
Round.
I find it very sweet, and I used to read this to her when she was a baby, and no longer sort of stopped when she was starting to get more mobile, and then like it's paper, and so she was like grabbing at it and tearing at it, and then we moved all the way to board books.
Yeah.
So we'll probably transition back into this like pretty soon, but
yeah.
It's Round by Joyce Sidman. I love round things. I like to feel their smoothness. My hands want to reach around their curves. I love to see round things grow. Some start out round like a seed or an egg waiting to hatch. Some swell into roundness, budding, ripening, stretching toward the sun.
Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful. Some are a different shape to begin with, but slowly over time, all the sharp edges wear off.
Oh. That's metaphorical.
I mean, it's really,
that one's about grandpa.
Yeah, you know.
Slowly over time, you just soften that man up.
I love to watch round things move. They're so good at it. Rolling, spinning, bouncing. I always wonder where they're headed. So this is the only page that I sort of have a qualm with, like the straight up dung beetle.
All right.
Just a turd, like 4 turds across this page.
Yeah. But turds are round, man. So
I mean, when they're babies, that's what we're living in, you know. I love round things when they're hidden and you have to discover them. Some hold secrets inside. Some are almost too tiny to see. I don't know if you can see that. Those are little ladybug eggs.
Oh.
I love how water can be round, gathered in beads of silver, or falling in wet splats, leaving circles of ripples behind. I love when round things pop up quickly and last only a moment, or spin together slowly and last billions of years.
That's deep right there.
Yeah. This is the combination of pages that like is like the reason why I read it over and over again today.
Yeah, a bubble is beautiful and exists for a second, and a star is beautiful and exists for a billion years. Welcome to the world, kid.
Unless billions of years, or show themselves night after night, rounder and rounder, until the whole sky holds its breath. I can be round too, in a circle of friends with no one left out. Or I can curl by myself in a warm round ball. I love round things.
That's great.
Yeah, solid. I mean, like it speaks to so many levels of like existence and meaning and like, oh, like the only thing, like we were talking about it last week, it's like, what do you want to impart to your kid? Like beauty and love and like, you know, all that's good.
Be well-rounded. Be well-rounded. It's all round. You love round things, like well-rounded people.
I love round things. I do.
See, just tell a good story that changes my kid's life. Is it so hard? So hard about that.
People.
Come on. Pick any lesson.
I mean, like, that's the thing about Pinkalicious, though. It's like, you need the superficial stuff. Right?
It's I don't even have a problem with like the Frozen thing is superficial, but everyone in it is kind.
Yeah.
You know, like where it's like, oh, I'm shooting boogers that are turning into snowmen and I have a fever, but like I'm doing a nice thing for my sister, and Kristoff is trying his best to save the party, and Anna's being real understanding, and here's a sandwich, I guess, which is nice, you know, whatever. Like doesn't seem to relate to anything, but here it is. So like that's all kind people doing dumb things. And Pinkalicious to me is just like
a mean child.
A mean child getting away with it. And I'm like, that was the point of that. I don't know. Like, you were pink for a minute, and then you didn't even care. You liked being pink, and then you got too pink, and you were like, nah, I'm out.
Something that I had a problem with was that like the parents found out that this food caused a condition in their child, and then still kept the food.
Well, they put it on top of the fridge, though.
Oh, sure.
So you know. It's like where you keep your gun on top of the fridge, where your kid can't get it.
Right.
There's comments that they're not on this thing; they're on the regular thing. Charlotte wants to know what's wrong with focusing on grief.
Yeah, what is wrong with focusing on grief?
Nothing. It's honestly, and Paige said, she's like, there are kids that deal with this stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's a good, great. Make it a different movie. I don't know, like Inside Out, I think is brilliant, and Inside Out tackles all of that, like the emotional spectrum of turning, like just having your brain, like that's great.
Right.
But to me, it's like this was intellectual property where I expected a fun romp with a snowman who doesn't have a spoiler alert. Don't listen. I don't want my snowman to have a death scene. But even if he comes back,
it's that's the thing. It's unaddressed in the first movie. She doesn't even go to her parents' funeral. They don't deal with their history. Yeah,
like deal with the parents' grief. That's fine. I'm cool with the parents dying. That's a Disney that everyone's parents die. And that's where we start. That's the baseline for a Disney movie. I don't need to watch the comic relief of this movie melt away. And then the definitive protagonist of the franchise, Anna, have to sing a song alone in a cave about how her sister and snowman friend are dead. Like, the fuck what's this for? Who is this for? What kid is like, this is great.
Yeah.
Let's watch that one again, Mom.
I was trying to steer Winnie away from Monsters Inc. today, and we started watching Ratatouille. Within the first 5 minutes, the lady shoots a gun at the rats, and then Winnie was just like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, this. Let's go back to the bear."
Just kidding. Back to the bear. You like the bear.
You like the bear.
Embrace the bear.
In the monster world.
So on our Disney Plus page, set it up to where like she made a Lane account, which it's not like Lane's cruising the thing. Like we're doing it for her. And then mine is just like the one where I can watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But like some of the cartoons are not available on Lane's like baby account.
Why is that?
Stuff like that. Or it's like Incredibles. We just watched Incredibles.
Yeah.
I was like, why is Incredibles not on Disney Plus? And then I logged in as an adult man and it was right there. I was like, let's watch Incredibles. It's like a lot of machine guns and stuff in Incredibles.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So like stuff that has slightly advanced whatever.
Yeah.
Peril.
Yeah. Mature violence.
Scenes of great peril. We watched Peter Pan lately. That doesn't hold up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one that's that's one of the ones on Disney Plus that comes with the cultural warning.
Oh.
Yeah, like
not about that.
Warning, 30% of this movie is about Native Americans.
Oh boy. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Carly just said we watch a lot of Peter Pan, and then we have talks about how some racial terms are not nice to say. The main song is what makes the red man red, and it's like, you can't. That's not. Don't. But
well,
it was the 50s, so
I mean, yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I had problems with Peter Pan aside from that, and it's that every female in Peter Pan is a crazy jealous woman.
I don't think I've actually seen Peter Pan.
You should watch it. Just because I'm talking about how terrible. Watch it alone. Don't watch it with your child. Don't subject to it. Tinkerbell is straight up crazy. She's insane. What's that?
I've seen Hook a lot.
Hook's great. I haven't seen Hook in a long time, but I bet Hook's great. But Tinkerbell is straight up insane. Like she's like a crazy jealous ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who is just like sells Wendy out to Captain Hook. He's like, you can kill her. I don't care. Let's kill her.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, it's great. I'll show you where Peter Pan's hideout is.
She doesn't speak, right? She doesn't speak.
What's that?
She doesn't speak, right?
No, she just tingles. But like she's got angry eyes and she does stuff. You get what she's thinking. She's got a lot of this. Wendy shows up and she's like, And then like the mermaids are jealous of Wendy and Tinkerbell's jealous of Wendy, and then Wendy gets real jealous of Tiger Lily. Like every woman in the movie is insanely jealous that they're not, that Peter Pan's looking somewhere else.
Well, it's like it's a 12-year-old boy's fantasy. Peter Pan
Yeah, but
wants everybody to be.
but
We
it's
don't
not.
need to dissect Peter Pan.
What's that?
We don't need to dissect Peter Pan.
I'm just throwing it out there that my problems with it were twofold. I could explain away that like America's a terrible place where people only recently became people. But the female characters, I'm like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like you. Don't act like that or her. Don't act like her. Don't act like her. Don't think like her. It's fine. I don't know. I feel like we got to go make our way through the canon because you do. But
I tried to watch. What did I try to watch? Fantasia. That is a weird, trippy movie. Not meant for children.
I remember being real bored by it as a kid.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, because we like to play her music, and then like we got the Disney Plus, and I was like, oh, it's mostly music.
Yeah.
Pictures. It's like, we'll just put this on and we'll play in the background. It's like really weird and scary.
My mom hyped it up. I remember being like 8, and my mom's like, Fantasia, you don't like, this is going to blow your mind. And I was like, it was 8 minutes in. I'm like, this is just Mozart and like colors.
Yeah.
When does the genie show up? Like, this is trash. Get rid of this. Shut it down. Bill says Peter Pan is problematic. It's very problematic. And teachers still read Peter Pan. Is the Peter Pan book as bad as the Peter Pan movie? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't think I ever read Peter Pan. I know that he's a little boy and he is wearing leaves, right?
That's the whole story. Got it.
He has a big knife.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to kill a pirate.
Yep. It's so I can't watch things anymore because I'm sitting with my toddler who's not thinking about any of this, and I'm just like dissecting the character motivations of like an adult man pirate who is obsessed with killing an 11-year-old boy who's like, Peter Pan is my nemesis and I can't find him, and I'm in this magical island and I got a boat. I can go anywhere and do regular pirate stuff. I could go loot and kill in like a regular town, but he stays in Neverland because he has to murder this 11-year-old boy, and he can't do it. And that's all.
Isn't the magic of it that if he leaves, he won't live forever either? Like never. Huh?
For Captain Hook?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. He doesn't really get into that though. His thing is just about killing Peter Pan. Like Peter Pan's like, we can never leave Neverland because then you'll grow up. And Hook is just like, I have to kill this kid. I don't care. I get this kid ripped off my hand
and fed it to a crocodile,
and now I got to murder him. And I'm going hard. I'm not pulling punches. I'm gonna try and he tries to blow him up. He mails him a bomb. It's like, I'm gonna kill that kid.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Peter Pan, 1958. Watch it.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Do you know how old Snow White is?
60 years.
What year do you think it came out?
What year is it now?
I don't know. I can't do math.
1960 then, right?
Yeah. No. It's 1939.
Whoa!
Might be 37. It's 37 or 39. I think it's 39. That's way older than I thought.
That was before the war.
Yes.
The Great War.
The Second Great War.
Oh yeah.
After the Great War.
That's weird.
It's beautiful for something that's like 300 years old.
Oh yeah, with like because they had like the picture.
Yes, they like learned how to do like
picture in the picture.
3D. It's gorgeous, and it's weird. It's dated, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad as Peter Pan.
I wish Disney wasn't such a huge monstrosity, and that I could just enjoy this stuff without thinking about like how this corporation owns like 75% of all entertainment now.
Yeah. See, and I'll look past that if the story holds. And if the story doesn't hold, then I'm like, nah. I don't know, like Tangled. I'll watch Tangled all day. I'll watch Aladdin, the cartoon Aladdin, all day.
Never seen Tangled. We have a Tangled.
Tangled, great.
Yeah?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's Rapunzel. The music's great. It's not annoying. It's Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi, who's it's great. It's entertaining. It's a good story. It's great music. Yeah, I would watch that one and listen to that one all the time, and I do because I have to. But all right, man, this is great.
Oh yeah,
we should do this again.
Okay.
Do we ask for requests?
Yeah, if you guys have a book that you dislike,
a book good or a book bad,
put it.
Aaron loves Tangled.
Hey,
see, he gets around.
I'll watch it.
It's great. Give it a watch.
Is this whole thing just an advertisement for Disney Plus? Are we inadvertently advertising?
Not on purpose. We're certainly not getting paid for it. Although, if we could work that in, that would be great. But all right, man. Well, do this again.
Catch you on the next one. Bye.